Hey, it's Nick Handley for another edition of What to Watch For in High School Football. As we're in second week of action, and once again, we have a tremendous Thursday night matchup. Last week, it was Millard North, Omaha North, where the Vikings prevailed, defeating the defending Class A state champion 41-21. This Thursday, we get defending Class B state champion Elkhorn South hosting a perennial power Omaha Scud. So that's how we get the slate kicked off. But a lot of rivalries going on starting on Friday. You've got a big matchup going on between Papillion and Papillion-La Vista South, Bellevue East, Bellevue West. You've got Millard West and Millard North. And then our game of the week, which should be a great one, Omaha Creighton Prep taking on Omaha Burke. Creighton Prep, of course, having their rivalry matchup against Westside last week. I'll tell you what, they had zero problem against the Westside Warriors as they won that thing from start to finish, and they did that in convincing fashion. Maybe the biggest surprise, though, last week was Omaha Burke taking on Omaha Central. They traveled out to Siemens Stadium, and an Omaha Central team that came back from a 9-2 season, they were no match for the Burke Bulldogs. We mentioned last week, this Burke Bulldog team starting to get some top 10 consideration, and now you know why. They will take on a very, very good Creighton Prep team Friday night. More Class B action, too, throughout this week, too, is going to be very, very good. You've got a lot of other matchups where teams are looking for their first win. We mentioned Elkhorn South getting that win on the road to York, so York is looking to get their first win. Gretna had to eke out a win last week. They have a good matchup this weekend as well. So a lot of things going on this week, but really the main theme, especially in Class A, is rivals. Bellevue East and Bellevue West, for maybe the first time in a long time, will go into this matchup both with a 1-0 record. Bellevue West has usually done their part, but Bellevue East usually getting off on the wrong foot to start the season. So we'll see if the Chieftains can maybe upset the T-Birds, and then Papio South. You throw those records out the book. Papio South losing, but should still be a very good team. Papio, a close loss last week, so both of those teams also looking for their first win. And Millard West, very convincing over Millard South last week. Of course, they know now they're going up against the Millard North team who's looking for their first win this season, and they don't want to go 0-2 to start out the 2016 season, so Fred Petito will have the Mustangs ready as well. But you know, Kirk Peterson and Millard West will also be ready. For the very latest in high school football, be sure to check out the Woodhouse Auto Family High School Game Night with myself, Joe Quinn, Alicia Sala, and also don't forget to check out the very latest in highlights and all the scores on OmahaSportsInsider.com. Once again, this is What to Watch For in High School Football. I'm Nick Handley for Omaha Sports Insider.